In honor of Thanksgiving this week, I invite you to join me in a litany inspired by the Haudenosaunee Thanksgiving Address. The Haudenosaunee, or Iroquois Confederacy, speak the Thanksgiving Address before each gathering, and as Onondaga clan mother Frida Jacques explains, it embodies the Onondaga relationship with the world. Each part of creation is thanked in turn for fulfilling its creator-given duties. It reminds you every day that you have enough, she says, more than enough. Everything needed to sustain life is already here. I invite you to join me in my own version of the Thanksgiving Address. Traditionally, each speaker shares their gratitude in their own words and invites the rest of the community to respond with their collective gratitude by saying, "Now our minds are one." So please join me. Today we gather in gratitude as the cycles of life continue. Can we bring our minds together in our shared duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and with all living things? Now our minds are one. We bring greetings and thanks to our Mother, the Earth, who nurtures all our needs, and to the waters who quench our thirst. Now our minds are one. We bring greetings and thanks to all the plant peoples, trees for their shades, flowers for their brightness, food and grains for good things to eat. Now our minds are one. We bring greeting and thanks to the animal peoples for their inspiration and companionship, our pets who share our homes, and our wild neighbors who share our lands. Now our minds are one. We greet and thank the winds and the thunderers who bring the weather and the turning of the years. Now our minds are one. We bring greetings and thanks for the warmth of Brother Sun, the wisdom of Grandmother Moon, and all the stars who guide us on life's journeys. Now our minds are one. We turn at last and greet one another, recognizing the spirit of light and love that binds us together in this human and more than human community. Now our minds are one.
We have many symbols up on our chancel and around our sanctuary. We have our chalice, the symbol of our faith. Sometimes we have stones and a bowl of water that symbolizes our joys and sorrows that we hold together in our community. Today we'll be adding several symbols to our sacred space as we engage in our ritual pumpkin bread and cider communion.
We start with the symbol of the table.
What does our table symbolize?
Our table symbolizes our belief in community. It symbolizes what we give to and receive from one another. We are fed through our relationships, and we have a large table because we believe in sharing with all. There is always more room at the table.
Does somebody have a cloth that we can put on our table? Come on up. Let's put our cloth on our table. We are going to set our table together today. Finn, that is so perfect. Thank you.
What does the tablecloth symbolize?
We put a cloth on the table because each of our lives are interwoven with every other life. We are interconnected like the threads in the cloth. It is a symbol of love which binds us and covers us. I wonder if somebody has placemats for us. Do we have any placemats we can add? Fantastic.
Our placemats symbolize that we can make mistakes. We can spill and make crumbs, and we can forgive each other. We can do the work of adding stain remover, shaking off the crumbs, giving them a good scrub, putting them through the washing machine, we can do the work of repairing what has been damaged. Do we have a candle or 2 candles to put on the table? I wonder why we put these candles on the table.
We put candles on the table because we believe in the light of faith, of hope, and love. The candles are our symbol of the light and our flaming chalice, which guides us in our search for truth. I think we have some flowers somewhere. Where do we have flowers? Oh, thank you so much.
We have flowers on the table so that we remember to see the mystery and beauty of creation, which continually surrounds us. Flowers are our symbol of the grace which springs up in our lives. Do we have someone with a coin box? Why do we put this box on the table?
The empty box is to remind us to welcome unseen guests at our table, all those people who share this earth. The box reminds us to give from our fullness to those who need, so that we might all know justice and peace. Now the table is set. We got a lot to be thankful for. That is so true. Thank you all. That was lovely.
All right. Hey, tech. Oh, thank you. The table is set and we are gathered around it. This is how it begins. There is room at the table for everyone. No gift too small. Our table is about to be filled with many gifts, with the bread of life.
For thousands of years, people all over the world have gathered on festive occasions to share in the eating of special foods and the drinking of special beverages. This custom is observed in the Jewish tradition, in the Passover Seder, and in Christianity as the Eucharist, a Greek word meaning thanksgiving or communion.
It is also customary to celebrate the harvest. All over the world, countries and cultures hold harvest festivals and days of Thanksgiving to celebrate and appreciate the bounty of nature.
And so it is that we come to gather around this table, our communion table. This ritual connects us in ways that we can only begin to know through time and space, to our history, to all the people who have looked into each other's eyes across this table through the years, to the earth and the cycle of life. Look around you. Look across the room. We are in a circle today. Look around at the people you can see. Let us know ourselves as one body.
In this space of our community gathered in a circle, let us notice the larger forces that hold us. The earth, its large body which holds us, sustains us, and gives us life. The floor, walls, and roof of this building. The ultimate mystery, the source of sustenance of all creation that some call God. The abiding force of love that holds us and will never let us go.
There is a symbol we have not yet added to our table. Will the ushers please bring forward our pumpkin bread and cider? Perfect. Thank you. What abundance. Here in this circle, we look into one another's faces and see there the brokenness and the blessing, the reflection of our common humanity. Together, we eat and are nourished, noticing once again that the forces of life and love persist. The fresh apple cider and freshly baked pumpkin bread are symbolic of the fall harvest season. I invite you now to come forward and take a piece of pumpkin bread and a cup of cider and take them back to your seats.
Bread. The staff of life, we call it. Bread, the very stuff of life, in which is gathered up warm sun, rich earth, gentle rain, human labor and knowledge and skill. Bread, transmuting earth stuff into delicious sustenance.
As we share this bread together, we acknowledge that our lives, physical and spiritual, are sustained and nourished by others, that we are part of a wide community that includes not only those around us in this moment, but the vast web of all existence. Sharing this bread, we offer a wondering thanksgiving for all the earth provides, and we commit to being caretakers of our planet.
Sharing this bread, we acknowledge our dependence upon, our participation in the world of nature. Sharing this bread, we acknowledge our dependence upon and our responsibility for the community of life. So take and eat. Cider. Fruit of the tree, nurtured, tended, harvested, and pressed for us to drink. Cider. Liquid sunlight, prepared for our delight.
Sharing this cider, we remember people of all ages who have poured themselves into the search for beauty, for truth, for goodness, and for love. People who have brought us closer to each other, who have brought us closer to that great love that generations have sometimes known and named as God.
Sharing this cider, we sing gratitude beyond utterance for the goodness, for the love which surrounds us.
Sharing this cider, we acknowledge that we drink from the same cup as all of Earth's children. So take and drink. With the sharing of food and drink, we acknowledge that we are one people, united in our search for love, justice, meaning, and purpose, united in our quest to build the beloved community.
With the sharing of food and drink, we proclaim that we are in communion with one another, with the earth, with all its inhabitants. We affirm our commitment to life itself, knowing that the fate of future generations is in our hands and that we are the holders of the hope of our ancestors.
For the labors, the love, the care that gave us the delights of this and every day, we offer our gratitude. For the nourishment of our spirit, the challenges that strengthen us, and the friends we have on this journey, we offer our gratitude. For all that is our lives, for these good gifts, we offer our gratitude. May gratitude for our abundance move us to act with compassion for those in need. Amen.